Hi you guys, happy Sunday. Welcome to my channel, Wholesale to Million. My name is Khang. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys, for those of you who wanted to make $50,000 a month wholesaling houses, I'm going to share with you and giving you the breakdown of exactly what I did, step by steps, and the strategies that I used to be able to generate that amount a month, all right? So I want you but before I get into that, what I want you guys to understand this, is that remember, when you set a goal, and this is for you to make it in 2018, all right? And remember, when you set a goal, remember to have a good reason. You got to have a strong reason behind why you want to achieve that. Remember that, because to me, if you don't have a good reason or a strong reason why you want to achieve that amount, it's not sustainable. You're not gonna keep pushing and going to hit that goal. All right. So maybe for those of you who's making 10,000, 15,000, or 20 or 30,000 a month right now, and you want to scale up to making 50,000 a month, and you got to have a good reason behind it, why you wanted to do it, why you want to achieve that. So it keep pushing you every single day to get there. Otherwise, you're just gonna try it, give it a shot, and then if it doesn't work, you're just gonna retrieve back, and then doing what you're doing, is making what you're making, okay? So I'm gonna share with you guys my personal. Now this is, you guys gotta understand that this is me personally. This is how I did it to achieve that goal, all right? So if you listen to some other people where they share with you some different tips and different advice, take whatever works for you, and whatever doesn't work, just throw it away, all right? So take whatever works for you. So I hope this video will add some kind of a benefit to you, and maybe giving you some, maybe giving you some roadmap or some clear visions to achieve your own goal. And that is the goal of this video, so you guys can duplicate it and go out there and create your own success and achieve your own goal. All right, you guys, so here it is. So this, I got, once again, I got the whiteboard here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. So you guys, at this time, I want you guys to understand, when you want to make more, it's not necessary you have to work harder. It's pretty much you got to work smarter. So I figured at this time, for those of you who is looking to make 50,000, I figured that you already have some money. You're already making, maybe 10 or 20 or 30,000 a month, and you're trying to scale up, and you just don't know how to scale up. All right. So what it is at this time, you guys, I'll share with you what is really, really important for you to achieve it. All right. But so basically, you got you got to know that if you're doing you got to do three and a half deals a month, and let's just say that each deal you're making $15,000 per deal. So when you send in your offer, you want to make $15,000 off of that deal. So which means that month you got to do 3.5 deals, right? 3.5 deals. Or 10,000 per deal, but you got to do 5 deals a month. And then it's just going the same way, Maybe so right now in our market, when I put in an offer, I want to make about 20,000 per deal. All right, I want to make 20,000 per deal. So for me, I only need to do 2.5 deals per month to make 50,000 a month. Maybe for those of you, you're in a market where where you can make 25,000 or even 50,000 on one wholesale deal. Then which means you only have to put in one, you have to only do one deal a month. So you got to understand that every single market is different. You got to know your market. What is the average deal amount that you can make? Is it 10? Is it 5? So if in your market, if houses are only selling for 60 or 70,000, so maybe you only can make 5,000 per deal, which means you got to do 10 deals that month that generates you 5,000 per deal, which means you got to do 10 deals that month, okay? Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. Let me grab a different pen. Okay, so you gotta understand, because I know there's this guy that he's in California, and he only needs to do 12 or 13 deals a year. And each of his deals, he makes 100,000 plus per wholesale deal. right? So he only needs to do 12, 12 of those a year to make $1 million. All right. So you got to understand. So you got to understand what's the average deal is in that area, in your area. Now the key guide to get to this, all this is right here, you guys. It's marketing. All right. Now you got to understand. Remember this. Doing all the free things, right, is good, but it's not going to get you level up to that. It's not going to get you level up to making that much. You know, doing all the calling on Craigslist, etc. You're going to find deals from that. But to level up, you guys, to level up and to consistently generating $50,000 a month, you got to understand, you got to put some money into marketing. Okay? You got to put some money into marketing. Now, I'll share with you, so I want to be clear on this. I'm sharing with you guys this. This is exactly what I did to achieve this. And like I said, some other people might do it differently, so things like that. So take what's working, so take what's good from this and use it, and then what's bad or what you don't like or what you don't think it's going to work, that just throw it away, all right? So I'm sharing with you guys exactly what I did. This is me, this is in my market, and this is what I did. All right, so R was, at that time I was wanting to make $20,000. So my offer comes in to every seller. I take $20,000 off of the offer, off the offer price, because that's how much I want to make. And we spent at that time $5,000 to $10,000 a month in marketing. I think we're probably more around $6,000. But like I said, this is depending on your market. Maybe for you guys. Maybe for you guys, there's not a whole lot of competition, so maybe you only need to spend between $2,500 to $5,000 a month in marketing. All right, so you got to know that. So you got to know how much you're spending on marketing right now. Okay, so let's just say if you're spending $1,000 consistently every single month on marketing, and what I mean by marketing, that is direct mail. So what I'm going to do, you guys, my chicken scratch, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the links, all the links of all the companies that I'm using right now, all right? I'm using right now, so you guys can use them too if you want, all right? So let's just say that so what it is at that time, all I did was direct mail, which is I use lots of yellow letter, okay? Lots of yellow letter and postcard. All right, I did a lot of yellow letter and postcard and white letter. All right, and white letters. Now, we spent about $6,000 a month in marketing at that time, I think roughly. So now direct mail, yellow letter, and postcard. You guys go to gobigprinting.com. Gobigprinting.com. Like I said, I'll drop the link in the descriptions. And white letters, at this time, I was hiring people to write them for me. And I'll share with you. All right, so now beside your marketing, remember, you got to know how much you spend in marketing. So let's just say you spend $1,000 in direct mail, in yellow letter, in postcard. Right now, $1,000, and you maybe at $10,000, or let's just say at $10,000 or $20,000 a month that you're making. All right, so now maybe for you, all you need to do is double that or triple that to get to here. So now maybe you have to spend $3,000 in marketing. Dump it into the marketing that is working for you already. That is generating you leads already. All right, that's getting you lots of leads and convert, already. So you want to even double or triple that marketing to get to your number. And the key, you guys, the key is marketing. All right, to scale up. Now, also too, is you don't want to work crazy hours, right? You don't want to work 14, 15 hours a day. You don't want to be the person that do every single task. So to level up, you have to be able to, you have to be able to get people to do other stuff for you, all right? So at this time, we hire, I think at this time we got about one VA. Right, I got about one VA. For you, maybe you need 2 VA. VA, you guys, is virtual assistant. I'm sorry. VA is virtual assistant. So maybe for you, you're in a market where you're only generating average about 5,000 per deal, and you have to do 10 deals, and it's hard for you to, it's hard for you to do everything and level up to where you have to do 10 deals a month. You do the marketing yourself, you're picking up all the calls, you making all the offer, you cold calling, you do all that yourself. So what you're gonna do is you have to now to level up, beside marketing, have to get some people on your team to now get a VA or 2 VA to answer all of the incoming calls, all right? You want them to answer all the incoming call. So at this time, make sure that you have a good script for them. You have a good script for your VA to know what question to ask and things like that, all right? What question to ask the sellers and things like that. So what they do is they filter out all these calls for you, all right? At this time, that's exactly what I did. I had one VA that we train him up, that she pretty much filter out all the calls, what seller's motivated, what seller's not motivated. Then she set an appointment for me to call back to make the offer. So now my job is only to call back and to make the offer, all right? I got a VA to filter out all the incoming call already, because there's no way that I'll be able to handle all the incoming calls, you guys. I would have need to work like crazy. I would have need to work 14, 15, 16 hours a day. And that is not what you want, all right? You want to level up. You want to make more, but you want to make sure that you use the money you have, leverage it, all right? So you don't have to work so much and you can still generate more money. You guys, it does work that way. I always thought that to make more, you have to work harder, you have to work more hours. You don't. Right? I work way less than now than when I first started, when I was making $10,000 a month, all right? So, yep, that's when they set you appointment. That's when your job now is to call back and make the initial offer, all right? Now, you have to be able to have a phone system in place, you guys. Phone system in place. What I use, it's callrail.com. You guys, sorry about the chicken scratch, but don't worry. I'll make sure I'll drop all the links in the description so you guys can use it. Okay. So I use CallRail. CallRail, basically, it's $30 a month, and what they do is they start off giving you 10 phone number, and these are called tracking phone numbers. So what it is that every marketing piece that we use, let's just say yellow letter, we have a different phone number for yellow letter. Postcard, we have a different phone number for postcard. White letter, we have a different phone number for white letters. And what CallRail, all it is just a separate phone number, so that way when the seller calls in, you know which marketing piece it comes off of. All right, because that's the key, because you want to know what's performing and what's not performing, so you can cut down your costs and put your money towards the one that it's working. Okay, so that's what we use, CallRail. You got to have a good CRM system. The one that we use right now, it's called Podio. Podio is free, okay? Podio is free. And what Podio is the CRM that, so when the seller calls in from your marketing, it goes, so Podio and CallRail, they'll be able to link together, you guys. They'll be able to link together. But what you also need is called Investor Fuse. Investorfuse.com. So what it is the Investor Fuse is going to integrate, which means they're going to connect CallRail and Podio together. All right, and Investor Fuse is about $200 a month. All right, they're about $200 a month. And what Investor Fuse does is they integrate, so they combine CallRail and Podio together. So which means when the seller calls in with your marketing number, it's going to pull up a sheet in Podio, and it's called the seller's leads, right? It's going to pull up a sheet. It has the seller phone number on there. It's like a call ID. So they might have their phone number, or they might not, or the name, they might have their name, or they might not have their name, all right? So you can you can go straight into Podio, pull up that seller's leads, and in there, it allows you to text back directly to that seller in Podio. They'll let you email directly from Podio, because Investor Fuse have set up their system where it allows you to do that. And Investor Fuse, what it does is they also have a system that you can go on there that they will send out to the seller automatic text messages. So let's just say you call the seller, you can't reach them, you can't leave a voicemail. You just need to click a button on in Podio. It will send a message to these sellers automatically, and they will be able to systemize everything for you. As in, you know, you can go in there and you can set your follow up. And also too is they have a slide blast where it doesn't ring to the seller's phone number. It doesn't ring to the seller's phone, but all they do is they know they got a voicemail, and they just click on the voicemail, and then in there will be a message. And so you don't actually have to pick up the phone, dial, call them. You don't have to text them. The Investor Fuse in that, it has a system that will do that for you, okay? Now, the next thing, so you want to make sure you get your system, you get your phone system, your CRM. You want to get that in place before you amp up your marketing. If you guys don't have one currently, okay? If you don't have one currently, so let's just say that you only doing 10 to 20,000 a month, and you can do it all by yourself, and you don't have the system in place. To scale up, make sure you have the system in place before you amp up your marketing, because you're gonna get a tons of call, and it's gonna be out of control, and it's gonna be out of control. You wanna make sure you have it organized so you can be able to set follow-up so you don't lose on these leads, all right? So in the Podio and Investor Fuse, they'll be able to make sure that everything is organized. They'll remind you all when you set the follow-up date, etc., to call the seller backs. You can email everything directly from Podio. All right, you guys check it out. And remember, if you have any questions, if you have any issue with these, you call them directly. They get on the phone with you, and they'll walk you through step by step how to set it up. And when I first start to set this up, you guys, it really only takes about 10 or 15 minutes, and they do all the work for you, all right? They just need your information, etc., but they'll do everything for you. They log into your computer screen and walk you through everything step by step. So don't worry. I'm not a computer. I'm not good at computer as well, so I understand it. For those of you who have that kind of concern, don't worry. They'll do it. They'll help you out step by step because they want you to be their customer, all right? Now, and then also too, so spend some time cold calling, but not you. You don't. Hi, you guys. As I was watching over the video, I forgot to share with you guys the cold call. So here it is. I apologize, you guys. So cold calling. So cold calling. Okay, so you want to do 20 to 30 offer. You want to make 20 to 30 offer a day, and you don't want to do it. You want to make sure that you have your VA do it, okay? And make offer into for sale by owner, Craigslist, and MLS. And make sure the MLS, you guys, 60 to 90 days or older. No S. So at this time, you want to make sure you get your VA to do the cold calling, to have them put in 20 to 30 offer or more offers or more per day into whatever. It could be for sale by owner, it could be Craigslist, and on the MLS through the agents, email or call them. And you want to make sure if it's on the MLS, 60 to 90 days or older, and have your VA do it for you. And I also forgot to share in my video. I left out a couple things, and I apologize, but I didn't want to create the whole video again. So VA, I will drop a link so you know exactly where to find this VA. We use a company. It's called SSP, and oh my God, my chicken scratch. But like I said, I'll make sure I'll drop the link. But it's SSP, and we pay them about $9. Okay, we pay them $9 an hour. Okay, we pay to this company, and this company paid the VA. So I figured that the VA probably only makes about $4 to $5 per hour. And if you don't want to go through this company, you can go through what's called Upwork. And I'm sure that some of you might have already know this already. Upwork.com. And you can go there and you can put up your ad and you can hire the VA directly yourself. And I think VA, we have them from the Philippines, and you can pay them between $2 to $5 an hour to do these tasks for you. All right, you guys, remember, the goal is not to, so it's like Rockefeller said. He said he rather makes 1% and have someone else do 99% of the work instead of make 100% and do all 99% of the work. All right, you guys. So make sure when you at this stage you have the money, just if you have the money, leverage your money and have people do it for you so you can focus and spend the time focus on the things that gonna generate you more money. Okay. So SSP, they basically what they do is you tell them exactly who you're looking for, what you're looking for. Hey, I want this person to be good on the phone. I want them to have computer skill, etc. They will be able to locate and find that person for you, and then they'll be able to set up the interview. So you can interview them, those VA, if you want to hire them or not. And it can be in any country. It doesn't have to be Philippines. Whatever country that you want, they'll be able to find it for you. You know, whatever language you want them to speak, they'll be able to find it for you. Okay. And so when you pay, you just pay this company. They'll set up a monthly payment for you, or a weekly or 2 weeks, whatever it is. They'll set up the payment. You pay them. They'll make sure they'll take care to pay the VA. But you are the boss of the VA. All right. You get to fire them or whatever it is that you need to do. All right. Their job is to help you find it, and they will pay the VA for you. You just pay them at $9 an hour, whether you want to have the VA work part-time or full-time. All right. Or you just want to go to Upwork and do that yourself, where you're going to put up whoever you want to hire. And it is, as you can see here, it's cheaper. So it's really up to you. We just use the company. We just pay them, have them hunt out and search for the people that we need. All right. So anyways, you guys, I just want to throw that in because when I was watching over the video, I actually forgot this part. So I apologize. So back to the video. To do it. Remember, at this stage, all you want to do is you want to focus this. You want to focus your time. And so you guys, and I'm sharing with you guys is what I did, okay? Remember that. At this time, all you want to do, and that's all I was doing, is spending my time on finding better ways to market, and also too is building cash buyers through agents. Because agents is where you're going to find the cash buyer that's going to pay you a larger assignment fee. If you guys haven't watched my other video on how to make more on your assignment fee, I'll make sure I'll put a link up here or something so you can go there and watch it. But agents has the cash buyer. They have a lot of cash buyer, you guys, and they have a big network of connections. And I spend my time on the phone calling them, connecting with them, and building my cash buyer with them, because they brought cash buyer that are not seasonal savvy investor, that these cash buyer that has the funds, that has the money, and they're only they're okay with making a smaller percentage on their flip, or maybe they wanted to, you know, buy and hold, whatever it is. All right, you guys. But building cash buyer through agents, that's where I spent my time on when I was trying to scale up and trying to make more on my assignment fee. All right, so that's what I spent my time on, is finding better ways to market and just networking with people, trying to build up my cash buyer. Because you guys got to understand, at this time, I'm not doing, you know, I'm not calling Craigslist, I'm not doing the majority of the free things anymore. All right, but you have to do the free things when you don't have the money. You just have to do you just have to work with what you got. All right, and then once you build up, you gotta use your money now to leverage it. All right. And I just pretty much dump my money in marketing, and then just let the calls come in, and then get one of the girls to answer it, set the appointment for me to call back and make the offer. So at this time, that's, like I said, I spent my most of my time on marketing, you know, and building relationship and find cash buy through agents. Also too is that I spent my time on sorry, maybe I can get up now. Oh boy. So let's put this aside. So at that time, you guys, I was working way less than when I was starting to when I was making, like, you know, maybe 10,000 or 20,000 a month. Because I was trying to, you know, at that time when I was making that, I was, you know, doing everything myself, because I didn't, you know, have the extra 5,000 to 10,000 to spend on marketing, because obviously, you know, at the time I didn't have a system, I didn't have a team in place, and I wasn't just ready for it. Okay, so also too, okay, I almost forgot what I was gonna tell you. So also too is, remember to, when you have the spare time, spend time sharpening up your skills and sharpening up your VA. You know, listen to their calls, train them better, and so they can get better and better and better at talking to these sellers. And so they can know which one is motivated and be able to kind of negotiate on the phone a little bit, so they can book that appointment for you. But for you is that spend the time to sharpen up your skills, how to talk to seller, how to handle the objections. Because the better you get at that, the better you're going to be able to convert your leads into deals. Because it's my personal experience, there are sellers that are just like iffy about selling, or selling to an investor. They're iffy about selling. They're not sure if they want to sell, etc. And if you're good, if you sharpen your skills, and if you get really good on the phone and have to talk to them, you're able to convert these. You're able to convert these sellers to do deals with you, and to create deals from them. All right. And also too is that building up your cash buyer list, so that way so a lot of times now, once you have that cash buyer list and you have people that are, how much they want to make off of each deal, you'll be able to now make offer instead of, the major 30% discount. You're able to now tie deals under contract, maybe 20% of the discount, and you're able to find these buyers, right? You have buyers that's willing to pay that amount, and you're able to close more deals that way as well. That's just my personal experience, you guys, and that's what I have done to be able to hit that goal. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video does help you guys in somewhat shape or form. If it does, you guys, drop me a comment and let me know. I want to make sure that I am providing you guys with the content that you want. I want to make sure that I am, going in the right directions, in 2018, and providing you guys with the best content that I can. So please drop me a comment for those of you who said that they want us to scale up and who want to make $50,000 per month. Drop me a comment and let me know how I did. All right, did it help? Did it didn't help? Etc. All right, and if you guys like this video, don't be shy, you guys. Smash that thumbs up for me. And if you have subscribed and you want to learn more about wholesaling houses, you guys, smash that subscribe button. Let me share and teach you guys everything that I have learned and everything that I will be learning, so you guys can duplicate and go out there and create your own success. So anyways, you guys, that's all I got for you. What else do I gotta say? In the next video, the next one I'm going to create is for those of you who wants to make $100,000 a month wholesaling houses. That's what I did in 2017. So I'll be able to share with you guys the exact same thing, step by step, the breakdown of what I did. All right, you guys. So look out for that video for those of you who wants to make $100,000 a month in this business. So you guys, $50,000 a month, just take it. Maybe you just want to do $30,000 or $40,000 a month, but I just used the 50,000 marks. All right, you guys. I just want to use the 50,000 marks because they're pretty similar. I don't want to create another video because I create one already showing you guys how to make 10,000. I don't want to create another one that makes 20, 30 because they're all pretty similar. It's just based on, it just all has to do with marketing and how much money you have to spend on marketing and what marketing is good, etc. All right? And what marketing is working and what marketing is not working, okay? So anyways, you guys, I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys that have subscribed to my channel, and that helps me really, really grow this channel. And the goal is for the YouTube channel is to hit 10,000 by the end of 2018, and I know I'll be able to do that with the help of you guys, all right? So thank you so much, you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.